What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7 and do a discussion about the Scavengers, aka the Garbage Pail Kids. Spoiler warning if you're not up to date on the show, 7:10, 7:09 even, whatever you don't want to know, stop watching now. Spoilers are coming. Here we go. Now let's get to know these Garbage Pail Kids, Scavengers, or whatever. Their leader is Jadis, whatever you want to call it. Worst haircut ever, right? But she is a leader. She is their leader by far. She gives hand signals. She controls the group. By that, she makes the decisions. She barters and trades with Rick, tells them that she wants half of what they find and they can keep their stuff. She's a tough cookie, that's for sure. Terrible haircut though. But Jadis, I don't know, can she be trusted? I don't know. We'll talk about that in a second. Post your comments below if you would trust this group or not. I personally wouldn't, but you know, Rick's in a rock and a hard place here. Then you got second and third command. The woman second in command is Tamiel, followed by third in command, Brion. He didn't really do much besides they're so freaking weird. Guns, soon. Just the way they talk is so weird. But Tamiel, right here with Father Gabriel, most people missed it. If you got it, you caught it. Congratulations, good job. But before the episode aired, we talked about this is most likely this person. And it was. She didn't really talk about it much. There was no connection. We didn't get to see her boots again. That would have been pretty smart, Walking Dead. Show the freaking boots so you would know, oh, there's that person. That's who it was, right? No, they didn't do that. And they just didn't really explain things that well, like Father Gabriel was coerced or he was strong-armed to do it. The other thing that didn't make sense was they had their eye on this houseboat of weapons for a long time. There's clearly boots right there. They see him loading the truck up. Why didn't they just go hijack Rick and the group at the point there on the road as they were leaving or whatever too? I mean, Rick and Aaron weren't quiet about getting this stuff. Aaron fell into the water, Rick screaming for him, so even if they weren't exactly there, they would probably hear it because their setup point had to be somewhat close to this lake, right? Or someone had to be watching the boat. Then they had to go through the stuff, then they had to drift with oars to push themselves all the way to the land. Why wasn't someone just watching the houseboat 24/7 to do it? I don't know. It just was like, it just made sense. Like, oh, we had our eyes on the houseboat for a long time. There's a shit ton of this group here. They could easily have someone watching the houseboat at all times or have different people watching it and have different there. What do these people do all day? Nothing. I mean, there's a shit ton of them. Like I said, there's so many different people there. They could have different people if they wanted that boat long enough. There's nothing to do in a zombie apocalypse anyway. Why wouldn't you just do it? But there's, like I said, there's a crap ton of these people. They would be a good group, a good army to have. Don't know if we can trust them, whatever. The report's saying that we cannot and that they will go against the group. In a later episode, we will see this group again. This is not the last time we will see them. We'll see them, I think, 2 more times in Season 7 and hopefully in Season 8. So Rick and the group were not really, I don't know, scared of this group too. And I don't know, Rick and the group are by far, you know, better warriors and soldiers and survivors than this group. I guess they're just different. The Scavengers or Garbage Pail Kids are all about taking and getting. Look at all that shit behind Rick. I mean, the CGI is terrible, but it just shows that massive amounts of stuff. What the hell are you going to do with all that stuff too? Why wouldn't you trade and barter and build something out of it? They have trucks and this and that, so maybe we'll see them with trucks coming around Alexandria or whatever down the road. Like I said, Jadis, leader of the group, and she is a leader by far, as the Scavengers listen to her, for sure. I guess the Scavengers make stuff like this. Cat statues, pig statues, rooster statues, whatever. So that's what they do with their free time on there. They need guns and they need weapons. And who doesn't in this world too? I mean, they need food, most likely in farmland or whatever, but I guess you can't farm a junkyard or a dump or whatever. So they're going to need each other down the road. And hopefully this is a useful group that we will see again for good reasons or bad reasons, not just like a dead end storyline. There's no plot holes here. Hopefully The Walking Dead does a good job with this. As for Winslow, I don't know, like, what was the point of that? Like, okay, so he kills your walker. What does he gain by that? Oh, you can do stuff. You are capable. Yeah, well, no shit, Rick's capable. He got the houseboat with Aaron, something you couldn't freaking do. So why would you have him go freaking kill this walker? And if they got something like this rolling around where they live, what else did they got? But I do like the potential of this group. I don't know if it's going to come into anything for Rick and the group. I don't remember this part of him slamming the computer thing or whatever he's got in his hand on top of the walker's head. I remember him grabbing the metal and stabbing at the head and chopping the head off. But, you know, Winslow is gone, not going to see anymore, but it is a very cool walker. I'm sure they'll make action figures and toys of all that there going forward. So there you go, guys. That's what we got for the Scavengers. They're going to be the Garbage Pail Kids to me. It just sounds like a better name than the Scavengers. So what do you make of Jadis and Tamuel and Brion and all them? Can we trust them? Can we not? Let us know, guys. Post your comments below in the comments. Check out our Walking Dead community page on Facebook. All are welcome. Join, like the group, follow the group, all that good stuff. If you like this video, check out some more of the videos. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe today to get more videos on the YouTube channel. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.